Here we are going to go over the instructions on how to complete the services page. At your My Plan screen, select the draft plan for the student you will be working on. In this example, you will see that Alex, any student, has both an active and a draft plan. Select the draft plan. To enter service information on page 5 of the IEP, place your cursor on Plan, located on the blue menu bar at the top of the screen. Scroll down to the Services drop-down option and click one time. The Child Study Secretary will be responsible for resident district, providing district, and federal setting information. The first data you will enter at the screen is in the Services field. First, you will enter the instruction or service provided. Click on the arrow, locate the service, then click Enter. If you have questions about the services listed or you feel a service is missing, please contact your Child Study Secretary. Do not use the field labeled Other. Next, you will enter the service provider by clicking on the arrow, locate the provider title, then click Enter. Please note you will no longer be using provider names, only titles. If you have questions about the titles listed or you feel a title is missing, please contact your Child Study Secretary. Do not use the field labeled Other. You are now ready to enter service time information. First, enter the frequency, then check the location of the service by typing an X in either the General Ed or the Special Ed box. To enter service times, enter the indirect minutes if applicable, and then select from the drop-down Minutes Per. In most cases, you will choose Session. Now enter the direct minutes if applicable. Select from the drop-down Minutes Per, and again, in most cases, you will choose Session. The start dates, end dates, and duration will be entered by the Child Study Secretary. After entering all the services the student will receive, scroll down to the Interagency Services section. This is where you would include those outside agencies involved with the student, such as a Dakota County Social Servicer or Vocational Rehabilitation. A good rule of thumb is if the agency is listed on the front of the IEP, it should be listed here or vice versa. Remember, many students will have this area blank on their IEP. Now scroll down to the least restrictive environment explanation and enter the pertinent information. Next, address extended school year. And finally, you will enter progress reporting information by selecting the statement from the list of options in the drop-down box. The remainder of the information on this screen will be completed by the Child Study Secretary, including the transfer of rights and the Notice of Procedural Safeguards information. Click on any of the blue Save buttons before navigating away from this page.